All right. There we go. Just a moment, I'm getting set up here. Shouldn't take me too long. I can see what I was doing. Go. Okay. So guys, I literally got this game in today. Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. I've had copies of it before. Well, I've had just like just on my laptop, I've had an emulated copy of it, but not an actual physical copy. On my playing on the actual Sega Saturn, so that's pretty cool. But give me just a moment. I'm just setting up my my tablet so I can talk to you guys. If anybody wants to make any comments here. Come on. Okay. Turn my Wi-Fi on here. Make it nice and centered. And what just happened? Okay. YouTube. And here we go. Just miss that. What's happening? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. Okay. Good myself. All right. And here we go. See how this sits here just a moment. Okay, all set, guys. Okay, got my controller. So, as I meant, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but hey, Hobbs. Yes, guess what came in the mail today? Exactly. Oh wait, for you? Oh, awesome, man! Did it? Oh, I'm excited. We talking about Mortal Kombat Unlimited Dark Edition. Is that what we're talking about? It's funny you said that though, because this just came in the mail today. Also, what I'm about to show you guys, obviously say from the picture you can see the Sega Saturn Mortal Kombat 2. I thought we'd play that tonight. So I literally got this in the mail. I literally just popped the disc in. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I don't even know if it works or not yet. So if this doesn't work, we'll have to find something else. So we'll see. We'll have to find something else to play, but I'm about to start up here in just a moment. Man, that's awesome that you got the unlimited dark edition in though. I can't wait. We have to figure out the details on that in a little bit. But did you get my message about the Discord? I don't have a Discord channel yet, but I did. I think I hope I found you on Discord, and I messaged you. I hope you got that message. That if you didn't, I don't have a Discord yet, but I will be getting. I will set up a Discord channel probably here pretty soon. I've just been on some other channels, like around the area. Like I've been on of course, Daryl Sung's Tree Demons, and I've got a couple other ones I'm on. But here we go. Let's get started. Let's see if this disc works. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So the battery is worn out on the Sega Saturn. That actually keeps up with the date and all that date and time. So every time I turn this thing on, I have to go through all this stuff right here. It's not a big deal. I just bypass it all. But turn this down a little bit first, just to see how loud it's going to be. Sega Saturn actually going. Hopefully this thing works. Like I said, the disc looks really good, and the gentleman I purchased it from said it played just fine. So that looks like a good start to me. So I had the emulated version of this game before, and it ran. I will tell you, it ran better because there's no loading times, or there is, but it's like very minimal. But regardless, this should still be fun. I can tell you right at the gate, though, it doesn't play like Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade, but it looks and sounds great. It does. It sounds almost, if not arcade perfect. But like I said, it just doesn't play the same. I'll show you the first playthrough I do on here, a perfect shining example as to how it doesn't play like the arcade version does. Let's get started though. Go to options real quick. We're gonna turn the Shane Morphs to we'll just turn it off. We'll just turn it off because since this is the actual disc, I have a feeling it's gonna be very annoying having to wait for Shang Tsung to morph into anybody. So we'll just leave it off. We'll turn the difficulty to very hard. I'm not gonna worry about you can actually change the way the ninjas slide. I think it depends on what you're comfortable with. I'll just leave that alone. We'll leave the backgrounds alone. Let me control the configures. It's probably already set the way it should be. Hey Avis, how's it going, man? Welcome, sir. Let's take a look at this real quick. Block is going to be boom, boom, high punch, low punch. Yeah, it's already all set. Perfect. Okay, perfect. As it should be. I'm just used to going to the controls and kind of customizing them whenever I'm playing like on a, I'm not an emulated version of this game, but this being the real deal, I don't have to worry about that. So again, this is literally the first time I'm loading this up. I just popped this in just for this stream. I got this in earlier today, and I'll do a bunch of videos on it, I'm sure, but I thought I'd just share the experience with you guys. A lot of y'all out there probably have already played this game, or know of the Sega Saturn version at least, but yeah, let's get started. So we're going to go with Shang Tsung first and foremost. Uh-oh. Your PS4's is working in tomorrow. Is your PS4 messing up or something? Your Pro? See, it's got a slow loading time. But it's working so far. Little twitchy, but that may be just the game. Yeah, definitely the emulated version plays a little smoother than this. This isn't terrible, though. See, here's the problem with this game. As Shang Tsung, you can do this the whole game through. And this is on very hard, keep that in mind. You can literally do this the whole game through. Oh, wow. That's rough. The sound completely cut out right there. Whew. It's going to be interesting. Oh, man. Yeesh. I hate to hear that about your Pro, man. That sucks. See, I can't morph into anybody, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this game is still good. But as you guys can see, I'm sure you guys are noticing this. It's a little bit twitchy. And I guess it's just how the Sega Saturn version was. They gonna let me do a fatality here? Guess you can't do a stage fatality still here. But yeah, a little bit weird on how it plays. Honestly, like I said, I have the emulated version of this, and it feels a lot smoother in this game. So far, so good though overall. You gotta get used to those loading times. Like I said, as Shang Tsung, you could never do this in the arcade. You can't just sit back here the whole time and just throw fireballs. But in this version, you certainly can. That's how I know it's a lot different than the way they play. I don't think they do the same jump back technique either. Like when you jump back, they don't jump back with you. See that? They don't do that in this version. Oh, he does do that though when you jump at him. I'll leave this though. You can probably trip him the whole time. Cock block Baraka. Nice. Did you guys see that though? Like all the sound cuts out. That's crazy. Except for like, I think the only thing I heard there was when the bones fell, and then of course the announcer said fatality. Cock block. That's nice. You still have a 360, or you say you need your 360 fixed? I still have the barely used Star Wars 360 that came out with the Kinect. You guys remember that one? It's like a special edition. But for a long time, I used to have it just on display, but mine still works perfectly because, like I said, it barely ever got used. But now I do play it once in a while. So they just keep walking into it. It's crazy. Dang, you gotta be quick with fatality. That's for sure. But yeah, I can see. I feel like this version got a bad rap, and I can see why. You know, a lot of sounds are missing. See, again, I had the emulated version before, and I don't remember the sounds missing like this. There's a lot of sounds missing. Pretty crazy. We gotta do his babality here, don't we, guys? Oh, just Halo Reach, huh? I mean, it's a great game. But I'm sure you want more games to play on it than just Halo Reach. See, it plays a lot different, guys. This game, they don't do the jump back technique like they would right there normally. There we go. And all those sounds are just cut out. Wow. Yeah. Very, very quiet. It doesn't feel right, does it? But yeah, I remember this game being kind of criticized. And don't get me wrong, guys, it looks pretty. It looks beautiful. I'm not sure if you guys are... I mean, obviously, me streaming it on my phone, you probably don't get the full extent of how good it looks. But it does look pretty nice. It's just, man, it's just unfortunate about the issues it has. Is there a lot of stutter? But even normally, like Katana would just be doing that little flying punch she does over me. They don't do anything. They just let you throw the fireballs the whole time. You get the entire game. And when I say the entire game, I'm talking about Shao Kahn, Kentaro, everybody. This is on very hard. Let me do what's his face's fatality. At least she still does that. We jump it at her, but she doesn't even like do anything to you. She doesn't punish you for it. There we go. Ah, he didn't do the Kentaro fatality. I tried. No, Hubs. I have it on the Saru, whatever it's called, and it works. It works smooth. It does. Not like this. This is like I said. I wanted to. I've talked about this before. I try to get as many of the original ones as I can. The original actual physical copies of games, and so I decided to get this one. I got a pretty good price for. I got a pretty good deal for it. So I decided to get this one, and unfortunately, yeah, I'd say the actual emulated version that's on your Saru works better by far. Actually, it cuts out all the load times, and I feel like there's more sounds involved. I'm gonna try to do the stage fatality here and see if we can get the see if we can actually hit them to yell and hear the actual sounds. But see, they don't play that Mortal Kombat 2 style. They don't jump back at you like the old school arcade style and the other versions. However, they will fall back the whole time. I love that Saru though, man. It's a nice little setup. Since I had the Saru, I wasn't gonna get any of these physical copies for Sega Saturn, but here we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. At least he yelled, and he had that kind of zoomed in where he was real close to the screen and fell with the ground. That wasn't too bad. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Thanks for clearing up. I didn't know. Yeah, but the Saru, I guess it, at least, like, I don't know, this one feels a lot choppier, this version of it. When I play on the Saru, it works pretty good. But I will say that I do, is it Saru or Saru? How do you say it? But I will say, though, every once in a while, I don't know if it's just the version I have, the Saru, sometimes it fails to load up stuff. I don't know. It's got issues. They fall for a lot of stuff. This is very hard. They hardly do anything to you. They don't punish you hardly at all. Well, at least that music was there. Oh, thank you. I didn't know. But it usually works pretty good. But every once in a while, it'll actually, like I'll be playing a game, and all of a sudden it'll just either freeze up, and then when I start it over, it's like it has to reset internally because I can't play again right away. I have to wait a while. It's almost like I have to let the cartridge wait for a little while or something. It's weird. But it keeps going to the disc screen where it's like trying to play a music disc or something, and it just won't get past that. So that maybe about 20, 30 minutes later, I'll try it again and it'll work just fine. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe I got a bad one from one of the vendors or something, like you said. Does yours work pretty smooth, Hobbs? You have any issues with yours? Sometimes I'll pop it in, the Saru, and then like immediately after, right when I pop it in, try to play games, it won't load them up. I don't know. It's got. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just got it from somebody I shouldn't have. I don't know. It's got a bad version of it. Yeah, this is rough. I don't hate it, but I will say it's it's a rough version of Mortal Kombat 2, for sure. Well, that time some of the sounds were there. Oops. Oh, I have to push start to make a letter appear. There we go. Crazy. Oh, wow. Let's fight Jade also while we're here. I haven't even done his Soul Sucker fatality yet, have I? I'll try to do that right here also. Yeah, you just can't do this in Mortal Kombat 2, at least from the player 1 side. Well, thanks, Hobbs. I appreciate it. I would say this is probably the weakest version of Mortal Kombat 2 on, when it comes to 16-bit on up. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? What is Sega Saturn, like 32-bit or something? Oops. I messed up. Wasn't close enough for it. It looks like it's glitching out. Yeah, 32. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. This version visually looks great. That's probably the best thing it has going for it. To me, visually, it's pretty much arcade perfect. But, and the sounds are pretty good when the sounds are actually playing. And, as you guys have seen, though, the sounds have cut out a lot during this gameplay. I could probably do this number 2 or can't throw my fireballs at her? I can't, right? I can't throw my fireballs at her. She won't let me. But see, they don't jump back at all in this version. Still punish her in the corner, I think. Maybe not just a corner, look at that. They just punish her anywhere. It's like this game just wasn't programmed that great. Can I cross jump kicker? Oh my gosh, let me cross over and everything. Look at that. Yeah, considering this game is on very hard right now, this is probably the easiest version of very hard Mortal Kombat 2. Jeez, that was super simple. We're gonna finish it out with Mr. Shang's son. But yeah, definitely, Hobbs, if you have this for the Saru, or if you add to the Saru, it's much better, man. I mean, it's still, it's still got its quirks and stuff like that, but there's not as much kind of jerkiness like that just happened, that movement. And the fatalities don't take any time to load up at all to do a fatality. There's no pause. Or if there is a pause, it's very minimal. And the sounds are a little bit better, as far as, not better, but I mean, like, they're more consistent. This one seems to cut out a lot of the sounds during the fatalities, especially. I have not ever tried to upload it or update it. This is like we're playing from player 2 side in the arcade. Oh, I forgot the other fatalities too. So there's a lot of pausing. Whew. What a shame. This version could be really, really something. Now again, I think, yeah, I think I can just do the fireballs to him as well, to Kentaro. He might do that big jump on me every once in a while, but for the most part, I think it's just gonna fall for fireballs. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, super easy Kentaro fight. Ooh, I hate that pause. Uh-oh. I should have said super easy guitar fight because I was going to kick my ass. Oh, he just does it whenever. See if I can catch him with that. You can in some versions. Should have pissed him off for sure. We still got him. Man. Oh, his redness, his color makes him look like some fire. All right, Mr. Shepcall. You will die. Ooh. Yeah, Hobbs, you should find that it's not as glitchy as this version is for sure. And even the speech cuts out. There we go. Yeah, this is a super easy version, guys. Yeah, you're playing the actual Saru version? Yeah, it is smoother. I wonder, oh, hey, Highfall. Is it Highfall? Highfall the cat? How's it going there, man? You doing all right tonight? We're just chilling, playing some I do this every once in a while. I'll just hop on here and do some classic Mortal Kombat or whatever. Late night stream kind of thing. I was going to do one earlier today. Normally I do a 7 o'clock stream on Tuesdays, but I had a lot of stuff going on today. I had to take my kids around a bunch of different places, so it wasn't going to work. Yeah, there's not even any music right here. You know, it's not as epic as it should be. But the good thing is, like I said, visually, it still looks great. It looks just like the arcade version. It's very nice. You just said that too. It looks like the arcade version. Yeah, it looks like it, man. This is the Sega Saturn version. And yeah, visually, it looks like the arcade version. But that's, there's a lot of other things it's lacking in as far as like, you know, the gameplay is a little rough. It's a little kind of twitchy sometimes. And the sounds are kind of hit or miss. Like sometimes the sound's there, sometimes it cuts out when you're doing like a fatality or something like that. But yeah, you're right. You're spot on. Visually, it looks great. Absolutely. Yeah, it makes a ton of sounds. Oh, you're saying also on the Saru version? I can tell you the Saru version, even if it's missing stuff, it does run a lot smoother than this one does. Ah, okay, no punch for. I'll try on here just to see if it does it. It probably won't though. If it won't do it on yours, it shouldn't do it here either. But as you saw, guys, it's a pretty easy playthrough, especially with Shang Tsung. You can just do the fireballs the whole time, pretty much. And yeah. Anybody have a recommendation for another playthrough real quick just to try out on here? I still like it. Like I said, it's just very, if you have the Saru, it's actually very much, to me, very much a different game. Like it just plays a lot smoother. There's virtually no loading times, stuff like that. Do you have the 32X Arcade Edition, Hobbs? I have a 32X. I haven't hooked up to my Sega in a while, but I do have a 32X system. And I keep seeing that 32X Arcade Edition. I've been curious about it. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks pretty much, I don't know, minus, it still has like the Sega, I guess, kind of colors to it, but it still looks really good. I rotate my phone to type something, and I hear a F-Zero thing for Super NES. What the heck? How's that happen? I guess we skip all this minus resetting it. Hey guy, he looks goofy. Man, I need to hook up my 32X. I've got it. I just haven't messed with it in a while. But I'm very curious about the arcade edition. I thought heck, I even thought the regular edition of Mortal Kombat 2 for Sega 32X was really good. The arcade edition of it. What were some of the changes on it? What'd they do? How'd they make it better? Just curious. Here, let's do a, that's very hard. And we'll change, oh look, everything reset itself. Okay, so, change, turn into no one. Probably the easiest way. Alright, and we'll use Katana this time. Oh, I see, Avis. That would probably explain why that happened. Yeah, I'll try Katana out just to see how she plays in this version. But I'm pretty sure you could probably just jump kick your way through this entire game with everybody. I feel like it's trying to play like player 2 side no matter what. Oh, what a delay. Eesh. Yeah, we're gonna try to jump kick our, I mean, we can probably jump kick our way through this if we want to. But are you guys seeing that when it pauses like that? It's crazy. I guess maybe too much is happening on the screen at one time. I don't know. Oh, completely quiet again. Look at that, man. You know, sound is a very important factor for these games. It's weird that this ever made it off the, you know, or made it out to the public without, you know, having those kind of sound issues. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, let me just try her little thing. If I can pull it off. Well, she's all over me. Yeah, you're right. Don't make it. She does that little, huh, but that's all she does. She doesn't really make a sound. She just does a little yell when she does it. Huh. Oops. Oh, she got me. Now I'm starting to wonder if they do play, like, you know, for the characters that they don't jump back at you. I'm starting to wonder if they do go ahead and play, they got a higher rolling up. If they do play like they normally play against Katana. That stage felt awfully short, too. Maybe it wasn't, but that stage felt really short. Once we get past Melina, we'll test a couple things in the other characters just to see if it still plays like the actual Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade does against these particular characters. Interesting. All right. Let's see if Baraka will actually, like when if it plays like the arcade version, when I jump back, they should automatically throw their projectile. That's what it felt like was happening. So let's see. Stop. Trying to test something. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, they're playing similar, at least against these particular characters. But they won't jump back at the other characters that, you know, they usually jump back against. Yeah, he's still doing stuff he wouldn't normally do. He wouldn't normally jump towards me unless I have him in the corner. Like that. So if you do 2 quick sweeps, apparently they'll jump towards you. So it's still a little bit different, but at least they're playing a little bit like the arcade version does. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is weird. Mm-hmm. No sound? There's a little bit of sound. Fatality. If I can just keep jumping down. Yeah, this one still does play different, but I still kind of like the play. I just wish it was not as glitchy as it was. It was jumpy. But hey, I'm all for it. You know, I like just owning different versions of Mortal Kombat 2. Especially these, you know, these classics, like having it on a cartridge or a disc, still really feels good. Are we on the, we're probably in the Living Forest now, aren't we? Yeah, it sounds like it. So we're gonna do her Babality, I think. Do your side can get her with. I may do that. Okay. There we go. Oh, cool. Changelog. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see what all the differences are. I'm curious. I've seen screenshots of it before, and it looked really good. I just hadn't actually gone into to see what the actual differences were that they fixed. Thank you. Dang. I should have over here. Let me do that. Oops. Get big combo order. Boom. See if we can do a friendship to her. She'll allow it. She'll be cheaper in the corner. Oops. Oh, damn. She got tired of that, didn't she? I think it's so funny that she doesn't punish me when she catches me in that lift. So weird. We'll beat her up in the corner so we can do a friendship. Oops. Ah, no. I pressed the wrong button, guys. I did Molina's friendship instead of Katana's, which is the same thing, but a different button. My bad. I pressed high kick instead of low kick like I should have. Man, I'm going to have to hook up my 32X and try it out. I'm very tempted. I just don't want to leave my 32X on the system. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to pop in a Sega Genesis game. Well, you can still plug it into the 32X, right? Sega Genesis games? Yeah, of course you can. I don't know if I have enough plugs to get my 32X. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, you're right. I forgot I could do that. Because I have the 32X and I have the Sega CD, but right now I just have my Sega Genesis hooked up. Yeah, he's missing it. Trying to get a deep jump kick. They do a 3-hit combo. Man, they fall for that big time in this version. And they fall for it in all versions, but. Really interesting. Yeah, I think the pit stage fatality on this version is pretty good. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's more exciting than the Sega Genesis version. At least they scream on this version. Man. Wait, let me jump kick you, won't you? Still haven't done a friendship yet, have I? I'm gonna do that. Now it's definitely not playing like player 2 side. There we go. So when I'm on the right hand side, it plays like I'm on player 2 side. I mean, you know, because I'm technically on player 2 side, but when I'm on the left hand side of the player, it plays differently. That's crazy. Sub-Zero. See, watch this. Let's see if I can do it. So on this side blocks, right? I gotta get the other side of him. Let me over him. Oh shit! Oops. Anyways, on this side blocks, but I bet you if I get on the other side of him and I start doing jump kicks, he'll probably start throwing his ice. Watch this. I just know it's gonna work. It has to. Oh no! Oh, well, he threw his ground out that time. I just keep doing that over again. That worked out. He would have killed me probably. Frosty. It's a good trade. There we go. I think I've already done all of our stuff, right? Friendship, both fatalities, babality. Yeah, I've already done, and I've done our stage fatality as well. So back in the day, I never even got the Sega Saturn version. I didn't have a Saturn when I was growing up. I actually got this Saturn right here that I'm playing on from, believe it or not, somebody. I used to have a roommate, and you know, back in my when I was my early 20s, a roommate, and he bailed on me. Like, we had some bills we got behind on. You know, I was young. I did stupid stuff. We had some bills we got behind on in the house, and we were renting a house together, and he bailed on me. And but what he left behind was a lot of gaming stuff, expensive gaming stuff. This Sega Saturn was some of the stuff he left, but not just the Saturn. He has some of the expensive like Panzer Dragoon games, and I ended up selling those. But this Sega Saturn I kept. So again, this is not my original Sega Saturn or anything from when I was growing up. Whoops. But yeah, he left. I think there's a Panzer Dragoon game or something that was. I ended up selling it for like $200 or $300. Apparently, it's a rare one for the Sega Saturn, but he had it. He had a lot of the rarer titles, and I sold most of that stuff and made my money back off of it. But I mean, I guess he gets for bailing on me, you know. That's crazy. That's crazy. I could do that. Nice, Hobbs. You got your original one? Yeah. I never had one growing up. Again, I got this one off that guy who bailed on me. But yeah, when it comes to all the versions that I own growing up with Mortal Kombat were on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis primarily. Oh, and I did have the Sega CD Mortal Kombat as well. I loved the Sega CD Mortal Kombat when it came out. It was so much fun. And you guys remember how they had that commercial in it? Oh, that was so cool. Now you look back at the digitization of that commercial. It doesn't look that great, but man, back then it looked freaking awesome. And, you know, we were all just super, like, blown away by how cool the Sega CD was. Or how it looked anyways. I think he'll just start doing standing high kicks also. Damn, you got very, very little fatality time there. It's crazy. Kintaro. No, I've never been to New York, Hobbs. I never have. Is that where you're at? Long Island, huh? Nice. I'm in. Born and raised in Texas. I've traveled a lot of places, but I've never been in New York. Oh, you were in Texas many years ago? I'm out here, West Texas. You guys all know CAG, right? Well, I live pretty close to CAG. Yeah, Killer Arcade Games. Yeah, I live pretty close to where he lives at. He and I are about 3 hours away from each other. I'm getting tired of it. Oh, damn, he killed me. Shit. Thought I was just in danger. Oh, there's one continue. Yeah, it really is. Especially, yeah, in Texas, because, like, there's no, there's a lot of countryside in between. You know what I mean? You're not driving through a bunch of big cities, not really, for the most part. Has to do with the 360s, huh? So for the launch of the 360s? Ooh, what did you do for the launch of 360s? Did you say save it for the podcast? Oh, I wonder if in this version I can do that whole thing where you trap him in the corner, but just keep pressing back with the fan. Maybe. Oh well. Maybe I have to try it out. There we go. Let's just say that the journey ended at the DOJ. Oh, the reckless abandonment. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. But in fact, let's try Scorpion after this. So you say you can just use it all the time? Is that what you're saying? Like without having to worry about with actually catching them with it, the harpoon, spear, whatever. Yeah, let's try that here in a second. Or you're saying you can just use it whenever you want, not have to worry about them retaliating, because that's pretty cool. Yeah, this game is, for the most part, pretty easy version. Very seldom blocked. Okay, cool. We're gonna try Scorpion next. I believe you. I 100% believe you because I was showing them a while ago. If you weren't here, I was just playing through it with Shang Tsung, and literally just doing 3 fireballs over and over again almost the entire game through. I mean, I was doing jump kicks and stuff also, but for the most part, I was just throwing fireballs left and right, and nobody was trying to punish me with it. You know, usually if you throw the 3 fireballs, like Liu Kang will like shoot his fireball underneath it. Jax will sometimes try to do his little ground pound. Quintana will fly over it, stuff like that, you know. But man, I was not being punished at all for just throwing the fireballs over and over and over again. It was nice. Yeah, man, no music here. It's so weird. Takes away from it. Ah. But again, it looks beautiful. Has anyone does the actress for the katana, does she ever go to the conventions? I've always heard of, you know, people meeting, you know, Richard DeVizio, and they meet Deo Pacina, all those guys, but never this actress. Gotta make your own MK music. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. She has been to Galloping Ghosts for fan meetups. Okay, that's cool. It's just that every time I see people talk, you know, I see people who meet up. They meet up with the Sonias, and they meet up with again Liu Kang and, well, whatever, Daniel Pacina and Richard DeVizio, stuff like that. I don't ever hear them talk about the Katana, the actress that played as Katana. I just didn't know if she just kind of stayed away from it, from the spotlight, or if she just, I guess maybe she makes maybe more, you know, more seldom meetups, that kind of thing, a little bit more rare. Yeah, Jay, I agree. That'd be nice if you could just actually play against the computer without them punishing you for everything, without them like having, you know, be able to. It feels like they can. It feels like sometimes the computer knows what you're going to do before you know what you're going to do. That's how they play sometimes. It's crazy. Caitlin Zmiar. You missed the movie, the original MK movie, or like the newer one? I like the 1995 movie. I didn't like the sequel. I just, I feel like they tried to cram like every single thing in the sequel, and it just like they're trying to get all the characters in there that not really any character had any You know, it just didn't have any good character development and stuff like that. But I really liked the 1995 Mortal Kombat. That was pretty awesome. Oh, and yeah, I just beat it with Katana. I'm about to go through it now with Scorpion real quick, just to test out how easy it is to harpoon him. Yeah, man, you like the original Mortal Kombat? I thought it was great. I really liked it a lot. But again, the second one, I just couldn't get into it. Dude, that guy looked fried. Did you see that picture right before this? But right before those last two, there was a guy there, and his eyes were red. He looked totally fried. You had to apologize to her. You're like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I made you come see this movie. Oh wow! You just watched them a couple years ago, Avis, for the first time. Crazy. Yeah, I saw both of them in the theater when they came out, '95 and whenever the second one came out. Was it like '97 or something? I don't know. When I saw the one in 1995, I remember our theater specifically was sold out to the point where they were actually letting people sit on the floor, and I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to do that. But that's how sold out our movie theater was. It was crazy. Oh, I know, man. They killed him off like just in the very beginning too. Like literally within the first 5 minutes or so, they killed off Johnny Cage. That's crazy. I was a little disappointed about that too. It's weird that you have to go over here and change all that stuff again. Very hard. Morph to no one. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do this Scorpion real quick. Toom, toom, toom. Definitely good times. That would be around '97, I think. Definitely good times. Yeah, and the fact that I mean, if they were going to kill him off, maybe they should have killed him off a little later in the movie, not like immediately as soon as he showed up in the thing. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. They just killed him off so quick. Dang, you're right. He's just if it's like this the whole time, this is gonna be a super easy playthrough. If it is like this the whole time. If I can just harpoon him over and over again. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, no sound. Wow. Yes, 97 was a good year. So I graduated in 97, first of all. Secondly, I always look back to, I love the movie The Fifth Element, and that came out in 1997. But when I first saw it in the theater, I was not a fan of it. I didn't like it that much. But since then, I've just fallen in love with The Fifth Element movie. I know it has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but I just thought y'all should know about another thing about 1997. In fact, The Fifth Element came out on my birthday in 1997, May 9th. See this. On player 2 side, you can just keep choking them. Big bada boom. Yep. Absolutely. Great movie. Go. People think. Oh, my birthday's May 9th, so it hasn't hit yet. It's about to. Thank you, though. Happy early birthday. How about that? Oh, nice. She told you about she got you hooked up on that game. I would have to agree with that for the most part. The 90s were amazing. Oh, now they're coming alive a little bit. But they definitely are falling for that spear a lot more. No worries, man. I was hoping maybe she just kept on her freaking fan over and over again. Oop. I'm gonna do babality or friendship. She's not gonna stop me. Oh. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. Damn it! Should have opened my big mouth. Well, I love the 80s and the 90s. I thought they were both great time periods, to be honest with you. I was born in the late 70s, so I was young in the 80s, and then my teenage years in the 90s. Oh, damn. She just did a combo to me. Yeah, so I love the 80s and the 90s. I remember so much from both of those decades. Fatality. Jay, you graduated in 95? Yes, 16 bits are amazing. Yeah, I played all 1 through 4 in the arcade. Well, that's all of them, 1 through 4 plus Ultimate. What just happened? She got my ass kicked, didn't I? I thought I just kicked my ass. Where is she? Let's see if we can get her back. I stole her friendship or babality. Man, I hate that pause. It really throws me off my. So I'll jump in at her. If it pauses, if it messes up, like I can't really time my harpoon afterwards. Stop that. We're just like walking together. Had a feeling that wasn't going to work. You graduated in 2001? It definitely was at a different place back then. I agree with you 100% on that. Damn. I kicked my ass again, didn't she? Yep, she sure did. Yes, even 2001, it was different, a different world. I'd say all the way up to about, I don't know, things started to seem to change for me anyways. I kind of noticed a different, it felt like a different world to me around maybe like 2009, 2010, somewhere in that area. But anyways, I won't get into all that. Man, Scorpio should be having an easier time than this. Yeah, 80s and 90s were definitely more simpler for me. I loved walking, like, I used to walk to my arcade. We had a mall that was real close to where I lived at, and I could just walk there. Did that almost every single day, almost. To go play some Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct. Did it for all those games. There's some slow motion happening here. I'm gonna try to humiliate her with, well, I was gonna try something, but maybe not. Her high kick's just busting me up in the corner here. Stop that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mine too, as far as music playlist goes. Hell yeah, 80s and 90s for sure. Not that there aren't some songs that, past that I don't absolutely love, but 80s and 90s were most of the songs that I enjoy. I grew up listening to a lot of grunge music in the 90s, like grunge / alternative. I listened to a lot of Alice in Chains and Smashing Pumpkins and Soundgarden, and what else? A little bit of Pantera. What is it? I forgot it. I messed up. I listened to a lot of stuff that was kind of like that grunge era alternative music. My favorite time period for music. But and I still listen to that stuff today. But there's again, there's a lot of '80s songs I like too. You know, I just you know, even more modern day music. There is some that I still like, but probably not as much as my '90s music. It is certainly a lot easier to catch them with a harpoon um, on this version. No lie. You like all those bands too, man? Nice. What did I mess up on? Oh, it's down back back, isn't it? Down back back high kick for his babality. That sounds right. Oh damn. Let me sweep you. All right, let's get in the corner again. That seems to work pretty good. There we go. So slow. What other genres do you like from the 80s and 90s? Just genres of music? Oh, I should have caught him. Damn. Give him the corner. Yeah, music genres. So I listened to 90s primarily was the grunge era for me and alternative music, and then 80s a lot of rock music, like even like the hair bands. You know what I mean? Like, let's see, Poison. Gosh, what else? There's this is Skid Row, and I like Guns N' Roses a lot back then. I listened to Guns N' Roses. I probably wore out my Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2 CDs. I loved those CDs back then. Played the crap out of them. Right. Oh, this should have caught him. That. Oh, nice, Jay. Okay, yeah, thank you. I'll try that out here in a second. Yes, I used to again, McKenna GNR. I played the crap out of those two CDs. I would just like put it on my CD players and just like put it on shuffle, and just let it play and play and play. Same thing with in the early '90s Soundgarden. I think it was the Super Unknown CD. I used to listen to a ton of that. I mean, over and over again. You know what's funny though? Everybody loved Black Hole Sun. I never was a big fan of the Black Hole Sun song. I like most of the songs on that CD other than Black Hole Sun. I mean, it's not a bad song. It's just maybe I just heard it too much. I don't know, but I liked. There's a lot of other songs on there. To me, in my personal opinion, that I liked a lot better than Black Hole Sun. Oh, well, this is the Nine Inch Nails a lot. And here's one that's kind of an outlier from those other ones. I used to like to listen to the Cranberries a lot. I know it's a lot different, different style than some other music I was just mentioning, but they were fun to listen to. Oh, you called it, Jay. I just come with that harpoon, like you said. Once he jumps back. On this side, I can just do this, I think. You did too? My wife and my kids still love Black Hole Sun. And like I said, it's not a bad song. There's more on that album that I think are better. And yeah, I just maybe you're right. Maybe I think I said it while ago also. I think maybe I just heard Black Hole Sun too much. Yes, I was so sad whenever Dolores passed away. That was crazy. She was young too. I think she was only in her what? I mean, she went old, like maybe her early or late 40s. I think. I wonder if I keep doing this over and over again. Oh, the time it just right, I probably could. I think she was like maybe 46 or something, which is close to my age. Somewhere in that area. She wasn't very old at all. Dolores O'Riordan, right? Isn't that her last name? O'Riordan? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Oh, I keep forgetting to throw the spear. Ah. Take it. Reordan. Okay. Thank you. Reordan. Yeah. If I was pronouncing it right or not. This is fun. You have the I wonder if he'll still say toasty on this version. I haven't done a toasty fatality yet. Let's try it. Well, it said on the screen, but it didn't make the noise. It didn't actually say toasty. But I do listen to a lot of different music. The ones I mentioned a while ago primarily what I listen to, but I also listen to a little bit of country, not much, and I like same thing, a little bit of rap, not much, something like that. So I'm not super picky when it comes to music, and I love movie soundtracks as well. I'm sure he'll probably just throw his harpoon over and over again if I jump kick at him on this side. Yep. That'll work. I should just plugged in my controller on player 2 side and just kept jump kicking him the whole time. I tried to catch him with a little little leg grab thing he does. Someone tried the new 3DO version of MK2 yet? Yes, Jay. On my channel, about maybe like a couple of months ago, like when he first put it up, or a month or so ago, I did a couple of playthroughs on there, and I also did a video just kind of showing the Easter eggs. If you get a chance, check it out. Yeah, I did at least. I was playing it when he had some of the bugs in it, like when I was playing with Raiden. You could just do an infinite 100% combo with him. Just uses uppercuts and teleports. And it's pretty cool that Daryl's in the game. That's pretty awesome. In the background of the Living Force stage. I like Johnny Cash a lot too. What do you guys consider Johnny Cash? I mean, I don't know if he's not really so much country because he does country music, but he's also, or country-ish music, but he does a lot of, he does some remakes as well. I don't know. I like Johnny Cash's style. I used to listen to Johnny Cash a lot, and I still have a lot of his CDs too. Yeah, and he's got so many songs. There's some songs from Johnny Cash I still haven't even heard, but there's a ton of songs I love from Johnny Cash. This is kind of funny. He's just gonna let me jump kick him, I guess. Without any retaliation. Hey Daryl, what's going on, man? How are you, sir? You're off tomorrow, right? Of course, I know you do your live stream, but you're usually off because on Wednesdays as well, like Wednesday and Friday, right? Or Wednesday, Thursday. Let's see if he says toasty this time. No, it just says on the screen. The reason why I said let's see if it happens this time is because sometimes the sounds cut in and out. Sometimes the sounds work you know, when you do a fatality, sometimes there's like zero sound, but so far no toasty sound. I have my old 3DO. See, I wish I had a 3DO. Yes, yeah, you're not wrong about Johnny Cash. Just a great sound overall. Jay, you just told me to throw my harpoon whenever he really jumped back, and I keep forgetting. Harpoon. There we go. Tell me. So Daryl, I got this. I got this pretty cheap, not too bad. It's like $30. This is the Sega Saturn version, the actual Sega Saturn disc. Before I was playing it on the Saru Mortal Kombat 2 for the Saturn, but this is the actual disc now, and man, there's a big difference. I think you already know this. I think you either have a copy of it, or I think you have an actual copy of Mortal Kombat 2 for the Saru. I mean, for the Dreamcast. For the Sega Saturn. Words are escaping me right now, but I think you already had a copy of this, and man, it's just so kind of twitchy and a bunch of little things that are not that great about it. The sounds cut out a lot. It's lacking a lot of the sounds, as well as the speech. Stuff like that, so. Here's a scratch to crap. Is that effect as to why it would be kind of the way it is sometimes? Like it'll just kind of pause and stuff and stutter here and there? Oh shit, I had him and I fucked up. Wow, he got me. I didn't know if that would affect it or not, but see, there's like these weird pauses. I know right before they do the fatality, there's always a pause because it's got to load it up. But sometimes when I'm just playing the game, it has these weird kind of pauses. And I didn't know if that's if it's because of the scratches, or this one has like very small, a couple scratches. It doesn't have much, but it does have a couple scratches here and there. Anyways, if that affects it, then maybe that's why. Probe's laziness aside, I agree. There's pauses everywhere. Okay, so that's just how this game was made then, huh? It just has the pauses, whether you want them or not. I just didn't know if it was like an issue with it being scratched up or not. But mine's not scratched up. Like I said, it's got a couple of very, very minor scratches. Almost not noticeable. Got a pretty good deal on this disc, but I can see why back in the day everybody would be kind of knocking this version of Mortal Kombat 2. I'm still having a ton of fun with it. Don't get me wrong, but it's certainly, you know, it's certainly not as good as its counterparts, so to say. I don't know if I used punch or not at the very beginning. Oh, I guess not. There you go, Daryl. This one's for you, buddy. There you go, Jay. Thank you for helping me get the words out. Yeah, it seems like every time you do a special move, there's a brief pause. And I didn't know if that's just the way. I guess that's just the game having to load it up. I'm not sure, but it's unfortunate. And even when I do a jump kick, sometimes there'll be a brief pause, and it kind of, if I do a deep jump kick, I can't combo off of it. Like I can't throw my spear afterwards because it just kind of throws off the rhythm. Just like, I like when he does that. He jumping at him. Sometimes he'll do that high kick and miss you. Does that a lot in this version. That right there. Yeah, this time pretty safe. As I just get kicked in the face. There we go, finally. Fatality. Okay, Hobbs, I didn't know that. They definitely didn't have the correct, you know, I guess gameplay style when it comes to how the computer reacts and does certain things. Yeah, so the version on the Saru, I wouldn't mind doing. You know, I've done it before. I've done a playthrough with Shang Tsung, where you can actually, you know, where you can transform and do all the fatalities and stuff like that while you're playing through the game. But I wouldn't dare give Shang Tsung the ability to morph on the actual disc version, because I feel like it would just be a pausing mess, to be honest with you. Every time he changes. You know what? Let's test that after this. I'm just gonna pick Shang Tsung real quick and just see how bad it is. The actual pause. Oops. Oh damn. Piss Kintaro off. It's official. Yep. Ah. Stop it. Oh shit. That was a long pause right there too. It did pause each initial fireball. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna kick this guy's ass this time. Sub-Zero, bail out. If I get this guy in the corner, I'm pretty sure I can handle him pretty easy. Fall for it. Damn. Stop it. Catch it. I was just hoping to get lucky with that. I know I've said it a billion times already, but man, this game looks beautiful. I think that's all it really has going for it, though. It's how pretty it looks. Now, the Saru version, like I said before, plays really good. Ugh. Oh, shit. Then you're right. Maybe I do need Sub-Zero pull out. Nope, we're going to do this. We got this with Scorpion. Every time I move to a character, it sounds like I'm picking that character. That's the sound effect they have for it. It's crazy. All right, we got this right here. I would assume the high punch trick works in this one, right? In the corner? I'm not positive, but... If we can get him over here. Damn. Ah, it's over. You got me. Damn, and no continues left. Son of a bitch. Let's check. I just want to see how bad the morph is with Shang Tsung on this version. Real quick. Work to everyone? There we go. Let's just test it out. I'm sure it's going to be very, very fun. Hey, that's a good idea. We should try that. We should try that high punch thing on this one also. That's a really good idea. I'm not sure if it works on this version either. Yeah. I love it though. I love the speed that it loads. And again, there's not really any, it's a lot smoother even when you're doing like the transformations and stuff like that. Let's test it out on this. I just want to see how bad the time is to transform into somebody. I'm just curious. Oh well, you know, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting a really long, a long pause. Oh, that was a long pause because I was changing at the same time he was throwing his projectile. I actually thought it was gonna be a longer pause than that. I mean, that was still, you know, that would still mess up your gameplay, but if you're playing against somebody else or whatever, it'll still throw you off. So it still is the yeah, we'll try that high punch low punch thing with Shang Tsung. Let's just do it. I'll get there as fast as I can. Well, you know what? Let's try to do their fatalities that go along the way. Each person's. I kind of messed up on Baraka already, but we'll try to do Reptiles fatality. Yeah, I like his laugh, but you can't hear anything. I agree. I do like him laughing, but it's just the sound's cut out. It's weird. I would love to hear the laughing. It's just like nothing's coming out. That's right. Okay. Change back. Let's get it with. Oh. Maybe our friendship is the fatalities we made along the way. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, the music's off. Music cuts out and in and out. All the sounds in this game are they're just all over the place. You know, the hits and stuff like that are still pretty close. But like a lot of the actual music and of course the speech is weird, and this, especially the sounds I notice are most. It seems like they're most off here trying to do a fatality. At least half the time, it doesn't make any kind of sound for a fatality at all. I mean, pissed off Jax, that's for sure. Could have sworn I did this friendship in time. Fine, we'll try Raiden's Kid Thunder. Ooh, I wonder if Kid Thunder will actually make a noise in this version. Let's try it. It is down back forward, low kick brings out Raiden. And then down back forward, high kick. Yeah, okay, got it. Sorry, I had to think about what I was going to do next to do Raiden's friendship. Let's get through this round real quick with a bunch of fireballs. Okay. Down back forward, low kick, down back forward, high kick. Damn. That pause drives me crazy. Okay, that was cute. It does actually make the good noise in this one. That was like a long version of the scream. That was crazy. Really? I'm going to try that whenever we get to Sub-Zero. Here in a couple people. So do the ice grenade fatality. Opponent growls. Okay, I'm going to try it. It's crazy how the music starts like way before you get into the round, right? Oh, what am I doing? I just throw fireballs at her. Like the round starts, the music starts like, I don't know, 5 seconds before the game starts for each round. Or not each round, excuse me, for each battle. We're over here. To kick the crap out of her. We'll just do this. I could have turned to her and done her babyality, I guess. Doesn't matter. Babyality is a babyality no matter who you are, I guess. Same thing. All right. You hear that, Daryl? All right. It just kind of slipped out, sir. Don't get mad. Okay. So you would expect Liu Kang to just throw little fireballs at me, but the computer is not that smart on this version. Alrighty then. Alright, his is 4, let's see, back up, back up. What? Tried to pull off. I had it. I was so close to doing his actual friendship. I know I was right there. That being said, okay, here we go. Sub-Zero's ice grenade. Got it. We're gonna try that out. Let's see how that works. Can you do you guys know on this version, on the Sega? It seems like a lot of you guys are kind of knowledgeable about the Sega Saturn version. Do you know if you could do the Sub-Zero's infinite deep freeze, or is it still like, you know, is your fatality time still limited? Just curious. Jay, you say you can do the infinite deep freeze still? Okay. Cool. So that way, I just want to make sure I have plenty of time. This is kind of funny that just... Wow, I just... just like let that happen. And again, get me out of this corner. Dang, you're right. That was they were still growling after after their top part, after the top part of their, well, their torso was blown up already. It was still growling. That was weird. Ow. There was nothing there to growl. That's funny. Melina. Look how high she goes up when you block her her roll. She doesn't really go up that high in the other versions. Watch. She'll do it again. She flies to the top of the screen. Oh, well. She's going to do it for me. There. It's crazy. Oh, damn it. I kept pressing low kick. Johnny Cage. Can't even do his friendship as Shang Tsung since we have to use low punch to turn into Johnny Cage. So, what is his? Is it back down low punch, turn into Johnny Cage? Back down low punch. That sounds right. Sometimes the sounds give away what he's going to do. It made that his sliding sound before it even let me move yet. Before it let us move yet, it made that sound it makes when he does the sliding kick. That was weird. Let me test this out real quick. Yeah, okay. Back down, look. No punches. I do love his torso rip. I think it's a good fatality. Jason. Awesome. Try Kung Lao's hat split fatality. It's also kind of slick with the pause. Okay. We have Kung Lao next. He should be coming up. Yep, Kung Lao. That split fatality. So you mean just the one where he slices them down the middle? I wonder if that same trick works on this one you can do on the other ones. And what I mean by that is, when you get in the corner, he keeps trying to teleport past you. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I forgot. They just eat all the fireballs. But if you get in the corner over here, you just start throwing your fireballs in the normal, like the other versions of Mortal Kombat 2. He'll keep teleporting right into him. It's crazy. I forgot. You don't have to worry about that on this version. Just keep doing this all day. Damn. Yeah, that slow-mo was kind of long. It was cool because it showed the hat kind of pause as it's sliding through him. That's kind of cool looking. That's the one time. That's one of the few times the pause makes it look kind of cool. All right, I should fight Jade, shouldn't I? I think Jade on this version, like, I don't think they really did anything with her. I think they just jump kick her and she just takes them the whole time or sweeps. We'll try here in a second. So you think Scorpion would just like teleport behind me or something? But no, this game wasn't programmed properly, it doesn't seem like. Yeah, she is a bit easier. Like I said, I think she falls for a lot of jump kicks in this one. Oh, caught me that time. I do like that though. Most time, if ever, he doesn't really uppercut you after he harpoons you. I messed up. I was trying to do his fatality still. Yeah, I do like that when he does harpoon you. Like there's like, you virtually suffer no damage. Just throws a standing high punch at you. Yeah, this is probably the easiest version of Jade, if I'm not mistaken. You just keep jump kicking her. And she doesn't do anything. She just stands there and takes it. She doesn't try to knock you out of the air most of the time. I think. Don't quote me on that. Oh, they tried to, that's why they tried to fix the that issue. Uh-oh. We had a long pause there. There it goes. So they tried to fix that issue, and when they tried to fix it, it messed everything up. Okay, interesting. See, she'll just let you jump kick her all the time. She barely even tries to do anything to you. It's crazy. I wish they would just left the gimmick in there, because it'll make it more authentic to the game, to the arcade version. I think you do the same thing with sweeps. She is definitely broken in this version. That's a good way of saying it. You're right, Jay. Okay, so I already beat it saying something earlier. We should probably beat with somebody else, right? Oh no, we're gonna try we'll try it real quick. We'll see if we can make the game mess up against Kintaro. I don't know if it's gonna do it on this version or not, but we'll try it. The high punch, low punch kind of glitch. It's a lot of dead silence in this game, isn't there? We'll be friendly to this thing, son. What do you say? We'll be nice to him. There we go. Just with your friends. Okay. Let's see if we can break the game. I don't know. I have a feeling that we won't be able to in this version just because, Kintaro, I don't know. Everything seems off and different about this game. So I just don't know if this whole thing is going to work or not. We'll try it. Uh-oh. Well, dang, that didn't take long. It usually takes more punches than that. Officially broken. Yep, that's what happens. You just keep doing the standing high punch, low punch, and it freezes up. I think you guys saw, like I said, or somebody mentioned it earlier, but Daryl did a video of it the other day, and he made it to where Kintaro was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He was like flying in the air. And I think that was for the Super Nintendo version. I broke the game. Sorry, guys. Where's my reset button? Hold on. Resets. Reset. That worked too fast. That's crazy. That was super easy. Usually it takes more punches than that to make that happen. Okay, well, now we know we can break the game real easy. Now I don't know who to use. Any suggestions out there? Maybe a good Jax playthrough, or... Jax. Jax is pretty awesome, actually. Difficulty not very hard. How about it? Jax, does that sound good? Does that sound fun? Sub-Zero Reptile are also fun. Let's do Reptile. That's a good point. Do they fall for the little bubble more? The little ball that he shoots at them? Since they tend to stand there and do dumb things. I wonder if he even makes a sound effect when you eat somebody's head. He's go, like he normally does. I didn't change the slide. Is the slide? I wonder if I guess it's back at the kick buttons. No. It's the slide on this one. I didn't fix it. Damn, you gotta be fast to do a fatality. Be super quick. Reptile's bubble works a bit more. I wish I had this version when I was young. I would have pulled the wings off of this Odyssey. It certainly is different than the others. But I'm not, I'm still enjoying this playthrough. I mean, this version. It's just different, Why is he not doing the bubble? Finally, he wasn't doing the bubble for some reason. That was weird. Back, high kick, and low kick for slide. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. It's not working right now. Oh, okay. I guess it's set up the way it's supposed to be because there's an option to change it. So it is actually back, low punch, block, and low kick. I guess you could change it back to the other way if you prefer that way. You know what I mean? Oh, I saw me. Oh, hit the red slide there. Damn. I'm in trouble getting that bubble out for some reason. Really? Well, when you do the fatality with him, the stage fatality on this game, with any of the characters, it's like super fast. It's crazy. Yeah, so they have it the correct way, the slide. But like I said, there's an option to change it in there, so maybe you can change it to the incorrect way that people got used to in the Sega Genesis version, where it was just back in the kick buttons. I just got slaughtered by Kung Lao. Love it. Man, this game's broken. I'm not complaining at all. Window for finishers is short, however, the inputs work really smoothly. I will say that about this game. The controls are very nice and quick and smooth. Yeah, the controls feel really, really solid in this game. I will not deny that at all. Okay. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I'm gonna try to do. I wanted to see if he makes a little noise whenever he eats their heads off in this version. That little. Just curious. I'm having a hard time getting the face ball out. It's weird. Here we go. There he goes. So some of the sounds are very defined, honestly. Like, you know, we heard Kid Thunder's yell a while ago. That was very, very obvious. And just now, when he did the bite off the head, that little sound effect he makes, he rubs his stomach. Also very awesome, very, very clear, very obvious. What the hell was that? Okay. This reptile's going crazy. See, on this side, again, it makes it like you're playing the player 2 side in the arcade. They'll just keep trying to throw the projectiles. You can just keep kicking them out of it. So I'd rather be on this side if possible. Yeah, it seems like every time I do Babyality, have you guys noticed that? Like every time I do it, it has a long pause with that little explosion, and it shows the baby. I guess it's all fatalities. Sometimes there's a lot of pausing between all the fatalities and finishing moves. I'm still trying to do the slide with the kick buttons because that's what I was used to in the Sega version. You just push back in the low kick and high kick. Oh, excuse me, Baraka. Damn, he's not having it, is he? Oh, that's kind of rare. Here she jumped over me. Gotta feed the tree demons, that's right. That's right. Not wrong. Finally, it seems it's hard to get that phase ball out. Or at least I'm having some kind of hard time with it. That exploit they did leave in though, like when you jump at him, usually he'll do the they'll do a jump kick straight up and down. I did notice that exploit's still there. But that he didn't do it, did he? That was a little close. Still wouldn't do it fast enough. I don't know. Man. Nope, it's just not having it. Oh, damn. I wouldn't expect that low kick at all. Here it comes. Here it comes. Back high and low punch. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been having like I started off doing it real easy in the very beginning of the game, and now for some reason it's not trying to do the phase ball. I'm gonna stick with this guy here. Practice it a little bit more. There we go. Someone did it fast enough. I don't know. I know what's going on. Oh, that was cool. He just kind of, he slid and stood up at the end of that. He was still kind of sliding. Oh, you're also trying the force ball and having issues? Yes, keep jumping at me. I like it. It makes the sound effect that his body hasn't even moved yet. He's just like, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I was just, you know what it was, Jay? Maybe I was just pushing back twice, high punch and low punch. Has it always been, I've just never really known. Maybe it is always been back 3 times. Hey, Glacius, what's going on, man? Oh, nice. Well said, sir. Yes, there is that loading issue, especially in an actual fight. That, you know, if there's loading in between rounds, that's different. But like when there's actual loading in the actual fight itself, man, that sucks. So I understand 1,000%, Glacius. I'm doing great, buddy. How about yourself? Stop that. Whew. Almost got popped with it. Yeah, it's mid fatality and then 80% less sound effects during them. You're not wrong, man. That's what I've been talking about a lot of this game is the sound effects, the speech, all that stuff is kind of messed up. The sound is messed up. I mean, not sound. The music is off. Yeah, and you're right. The fatality, there's tons of pausing. When you're doing special moves, there's a lot of pausing. At least the first time you do it in each fight. Pretty crazy. I'm still enjoying it because even though it does have those kind of flaws to it, I love Mortal Kombat 2. I will say one of the best features of this version is the visuals. It looks beautiful. It's just unfortunate that the rest of the stuff that like all the other areas of these games didn't pan out. You know, just the visuals, I guess. That's cool. Oh, right, to sell the screens. You're not wrong about that. The screenshots would look amazing in the actual, you know, in the actual Game Pro magazine or EGM magazine back in the day. I know. Yeah, you're right. She just can't. She just can't keep up anymore. Her knees, for some reason, only at 10,000 years old, her knees are starting to go bad. Crazy, right? She should have at least 20,000 years on those knees. Melina, right? Yeah. Stop it. Don't you just flawless me? Not playing around this match. I always have to go the old technique. Can't go wrong with the old technique against her. She'll fall for it forever. I think every single version of Mortal Kombat 2, she'll, you know, she does that side thing right there. Instant punish, jump kick. I'm just amazed at how little sound there is in this stage. There's like nothing. And then he just says fatality. And yeah, that long pause where she's like suspended in the air. That's crazy. The 32X version is great. I used to have that. I don't have it anymore. I kind of regret getting rid of it. But I still have my 32X console, but it's not hooked up at the moment. However, I'm getting kind of tempted to hook it up and then buy that 32X arcade edition of Mortal Kombat 2 that Master Lin Kuei put out. Same gentleman that put out the Mortal Kombat arcade edition for the Sega Genesis, and that version is amazing. So I'm curious to see how he did for the 32X version of MK2. See if there's enough differences in it, you know. Yeah, maybe I ought to get my 32X going again. And Glacier, some people are saying that they changed kind of stuff up at the last minute, and that's what caused it to not be as great as it could have been. And they were also trying to get rid of a lot of the. Apparently, someone mentioned in the chat earlier, they were trying to get rid of a lot. Not been you, Jay. Trying to get rid of a lot of the what you call it, the exploits, and that caused the game to not be as, you know, kind of messed everything up with the game. Kind of threw the entire system off, apparently. Oh man, you got a sealed copy of it? Nice. Yeah, like an idiot. A few months ago, before I kind of got back into the retro scene of these fighting games, I got rid of some of my stuff that I regret and immediately get rid of them. I got rid of my Mortal Kombat 9. Remember that fight stick that came out when Mortal Kombat 9 came out? That special edition fight stick. I think Daryl used it on his channel also. I got rid of that of mine. I had that. I got rid of Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega 32X. I got rid of Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast, but then I rebought it. So I still have Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast. I ended up buying another copy of it. Street Fighter Alpha and X-Men. Yeah, he's on this side. I can jump kick him the whole time. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Glacius, hook me up, bro. The one I had was not the one that looked like the actual original Mortal Kombat control panel, but it had the other one. You know what I mean? It had like the darker reds on it. I think it was more like designed to look like the Mortal Kombat 9 colors. So, but I really liked. I really admired the one that looked like the actual Mortal Kombat 1 controller. I wish I got that one. Take it off, Avis. It's good seeing you, man. You be safe. Take care. Hopefully, we'll see you the next one. I'll probably do at least one more of these kind of late night streams this week sometime. Boom. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Pause is insane. What if you do down here? Hey, Larry, what's up, man? What is going on, buddy? There we go. Yeah, he is slow, but he's still pretty tough on this version. Shit. Shit. Ah, that was my fault. Larry, you doing all right this evening, sir? You're on pretty late too, huh? Well, I don't know what time it is over there. Here, I'm on Central Time, so here it is. What time is it? I can't even see. It's on my. Oh, it's 11:11. Okay. Just all of a sudden stops the music. 9:10. Oh, okay. Are you on? I guess you're on. Are you in California? Are you on that side? That's Springs correct. Okay, yeah. I'm getting fucked up by this guy. I gotta do something. Let's try this old tactic. Yeah. Oh no, I thought I was gonna survive. We'll try it again in this next round. I'm gonna try letting him stomp me in the corner and see if I can pull off the infinite punches against him. Let's see if he'll let me do that. I really want you to just, but now I can't do it because I don't have any health left. It's close enough for that. Yeah, that was done. Ah, he got me. Man, I have trouble. Unless it's the arcade Kentaro. For some reason, I have trouble with Kentaro. The arcade version of him is not too bad. This version's being kind of a pain in the ass. Can I do the standing high kick trick? Bro, when it pauses, it throws everything off. It's crazy. What? You should recover from that first one fast. Oh, too far away, I guess. Well, I really want to beat it with Reptile. How many credits I have left? Just the one, okay. That's all I need. Yeah, we'll see. That may not be true. Play Virtue Fighter Fighting Vipers? I did not. I played a little bit of Virtue Fighter on the 32X, I guess. I've never played Fighting Vipers, but I've heard about it. I'm sorry, I just now saw that Glaciers XL. You can do it on some versions. I don't know if you can do it on this one or not. We just keep saying I can. Interesting. I'm gonna check out Fighting Vipers. I've heard of it, I've just never played it. Apparently I should give myself more credits, because I just got my ass kicked again. There must be a pain in the ass in this version. Alright, so I could probably do one more playthrough. Hopefully I actually play through it this time. And then I've got to probably take off after that. What should I do? Who should I use? My playthroughs haven't been very successful here lately against Kentaro in this one. You know what? I'm going to do Jax, because I wanted to do Jax earlier. Let's do a quick one with Jax. And then it's probably the last one for the evening. I did that earlier, but I kept messing up. Like I was being Shang on Morph, and I kept not, because you have such a, it feels like you have such a short fatality window. And I just couldn't, I pulled off a few of their fatalities, but a lot of the stuff I missed, just because it felt like I didn't have a lot of time, enough time. I've heard Darkstalker is really good for this game, or for this console. Radio silence. I've never, guys, believe it or not, I've never played a Darkstalkers game. I've watched them. I've just never tried one at all. I've heard mostly good about them, honestly. And they're like, oh, excuse me, guys. They're like 4 or 5 Darkstalkers games. Put me on this side. Jump kick you all day. Let's try it. Multi-slam, you mean multiple ground and pound, or the the actual throw he does, where he just high punch over and over again. Dang, it's so fast. You do the stage fatality, it's so quick. I would imagine multi throws work on here, but I could try his ground pound. Like if it's, I could try to do multiple ones real fast. It should work on here, shouldn't it? They probably won't let me throw him at this point. Oh, I had a chance right there, I guess, to throw her. Who knows? The computer rarely lets you throw them. Yeah, they'll throw you all the time, right? Is she gonna fall for it all, is she? Oh, shit. Becomes a 2-hit combo when she catches you like that. That's crazy. Throw. Oh, yeah, tap up, yeah. But she probably won't let me throw her, though. I don't think I'd be able to throw anybody in this game at this point. Computer does not like to be thrown, but they'll throw you all day long. Ah. Love the tower thing one more. Yeah, I agree. They're just trying to capitalize on the money. However, the clouds look really nice in the back of this stage, right? Kind of nice that looks. Dude, that pause. Ah. Let's see if I can do multiple ground pounds. Try it. Finally. Oh. All right, Hubs. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out again. I really appreciate it. And I'll definitely check out. I saw you sent me some messages, and you sent some pictures. I'll definitely check that out here shortly. After I get off the stream here, this is gonna be my last playthrough right here. But thanks for coming by, man. I really appreciate you, and we'll talk to you later, buddy. Have a good night. Have a good day or tomorrow. Gotta feed those tree demons. My favorite console version. Oh, that's tough. I'd probably go with, now we're talking about just the originals, like no, you know how I play those hacked versions also for the console. You know, I've got Mortal Kombat Unlimited, and I've got that Ultimate Mortal Kombat trilogy. But if it comes down to just the originals, Well, you're talking about just Mortal Kombat 2 anyways, right? Okay. So just the original Mortal Kombat 2 would probably be probably the Super Nintendo version overall. Even though I play the Sega Genesis a lot more for here lately. Yeah, probably the Super Nintendo version. Do you count those ones that came out for the like on the collections, like the Midway collections? Came out for like PlayStation and Xbox? Because those would be almost pretty much, those are pretty much the actual arcade versions right there, you know? Hey, take care, Jay. I appreciate it, man. We'll catch you in the next one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. And if you get a chance, I'm going to try to do these pretty often throughout the week. This week I'll probably do it twice. Yeah, just actual ports. Probably the Super Nintendo overall. Gosh, I don't know. I love the Sega Genesis version as well. They're both so good. There we go. What about you, Glacius? Which one is your favorite? SNES, yeah. It's man, it's such a good version. It's beautiful graphically. It's got amazing sounds. Plays damn near like the arcade version. I mean, it's awesome. And see, that's why I go between the two. The Genesis version is really good. But yeah, I think overall, yeah, probably the Super Nintendo version. I'll say though, over the years, I probably played the. To be honest, I probably played the Sega Genesis version more. That's the first one I got back in the day. See, a buddy of mine had the Super Nintendo version, and then I got it later. After I hung out with him for a while, I'd spend the night at his house. We'd play it. So I did play a lot of the Super Nintendo version, but I actually purchased the Sega Genesis version first, and played that one a ton. And then once I realized how cool the Super Nintendo version was, also I bought that. I had both versions at one point. I need to get a Super Nintendo again. I don't actually have one. I mean, I've got a lot of the emulation, obviously, of the games, but again, just like these other games, it'd be nice to actually have the physical copies of them. I actually got both of them, not on launch day, but shortly after, the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. If I remember correctly, I'm not positive on this. I think I had the Sega Genesis first. But again, I'm not positive on that. For a split second, I can't pull it off. Yeah, back growing up, they were both great to me. I really enjoyed both those consoles. Had a very hard time putting both those games down. So addictive, and now I started playing retro games again here lately. The last several months, addicted again, just like it was when I was a kid. When I was a teenager. Just fell back in love with them. Whether I'm doing one player or playing online with people, I just, it's just a lot of fun. Still has that fun addiction to it. Oops. Did not mean to jump. There we go. Haven't done that one yet. Yeah, and it was cool back then. They had all those console wars, so they were both trying to outdo each other. And ultimately, when it came to Mortal Kombat 1, now, if you're talking about MK1, I like the Sega Genesis version for a few reasons. Mostly the blood, the correct fatalities. and the gameplay was really good. But Super Nintendo really corrected that by the time Mortal Kombat 2 came out. You know. Yeah, agreed. I don't think many people disagree with you on that one. Although here the last few months, I have kind of come to appreciate the Super Nintendo version more. But you know, it's still nowhere near, in my personal opinion, the level of the Sega Genesis version. I know that arcade. I think it was it? Is it Master Lee Kwei or whatever his name was? Man, he did such a good job in that game. I absolutely love the arcade edition, and the fact that he could put that in the game makes you think that maybe they should. I guess that means they had the capability back in the day. I don't know. I would assume so. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. But yeah, I love the arcade version. In fact, I'll probably play that later on this week. I might do a live stream with that one. Show some of the stuff I know in that one. There's a couple glitches and stuff I know on that version. They're pretty fun to do. Ah, you jerk. I knew it was coming. Oops. That's bad. That's bad. No good. Oh, wow. Ah, damn, got me. See how good Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition was.
Fatality.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it just depends overall who's making the game. Because I actually did enjoy Killer Instinct for the Game Boy, like you were mentioning. But Mortal Kombat was absolute garbage for for the Game Boy. You're not wrong there. Oops.
Fatality.
Have you tried some of the other hacks too? Like I know I was talking about, and I've done videos. Unlimited from Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited, and also the Ultimate Mortal Kombat trilogy. Those are both really good for Sega Genesis. I'm impressed overall. And there's still more that I want to buy. There we go. I'm trying to fix my phone. It's giving me the 10% warning now. So I guess this will have to be my last playthrough anyways. Oops. Thought he was already dead, actually. Yeah, if you get a chance to play Unlimited, man, it's so good. Of course, you could just, get the emulated version of it online. But it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. And the fact that it has the ability to do both, like the Mortal Kombat 3 style combos or the actual regular Mortal Kombat 2 style makes it so much fun. I might as well just let him throw me at the beginning of the round so I can get on this side. There we go. We'll be nice to Shang Tsung. And hopefully I can beat Kintaro. I've been struggling with him tonight. I don't usually struggle with Kintaro. Yes, it is. It's very similar to the Mugens. Absolutely. I don't know if it was before the Mugens or not. I think they made that one around maybe 2014 or 13 or something like that. I'm not sure when they started doing those Mortal Kombat Mugens. I'm sure they've been around for a while now. Bro, pause. They start jump kicking. Oops. Bro. Can't get away. I got lucky there, but I'll take it. Well, he is sluggish, isn't he? The way he walks, it's crazy. There we go. Yeah, thanks. He's that pimp cane. Nice. Yeah, he does. Did I have to continue? Yeah, I think I had to continue against Liu Kang, didn't I? That's right. Otherwise, I think it was a perfect playthrough minus that. Oh, knock it off. Can you do? Well, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Oh, you can't do that to him in this version? Oh, Dave won't let you do that, will he? I'm just trying to do the, we can jump kick him over and over again strategy. Shit. Yeah, they really changed this game up. This game is really a lot different than the other versions. It's definitely throwing me off. But it shouldn't be harder, really. For some reason, I'm struggling against these bosses on this one. After I beat this guy, we're going to probably end the stream for the night because I'm getting tired myself.
You will die.
Shit. Can I at least do the back hit forward jump kick, the crossover? Let me see. Nope, it won't let me do anything with it.
You will die.
I think it does. Yeah, I think that does work on yours still.
You will die.
I think he's blocking that faster than he should be able to. Damn, dude. He's beating the snot out of me. Kind of want to play this game a little bit more just so I can get better at it, since it is different. You know, especially when it comes to the bosses, I feel like I'm gonna have to come up with a little bit of different exploits on them. The uppercut exploit still works. It looks like pretty good, but even then, I'm still not winning.
You will die.
Shit. Oh, can I just hang out and do this like Shang Tsung? Guess so. Shang Tsung can just throw his fireballs the entire time on this entire playthrough, and they won't hardly do anything. Guess I can do that. I guess I can just spam this move the whole time too. I didn't know I could on here. It's getting boring back there. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. I guess I should just stay back there.
You will die.
Oh, shit. Guess we'll just stay back here and spam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice this version a little bit more. It's still a lot of fun, even though it does get irritating with those little glitches it has, you know. Really do. Really? Oh my gosh. Pegasus. Dude, I shouldn't let up. Normally I just keep doing junk kicks at him and he's blocking it, but now he does this slide afterwards on this one. I guess they really were trying to eliminate all the exploits.
You will die.
So he does that afterwards. I love this controller. The Sega Saturn controller is one of the best, man. I love the D-pad. It's very smooth. Works very well. In any other version, he would just kill me to death. He would just beat the crap out of me by throwing those little spears. Just do so much damage. Apparently not in this version. Just this the whole time. I'm so surprised he's not throwing those spears at me. There we go. To spam attack him. Second gen? Like, second gen of what is still good. Oh, which one's this one? Here, see if you can see it in the light. Probably can't see it very good. Yeah, you probably can't see that very good, huh? This is Gen 2? Okay. What's Gen 1 look like? I do love this one though. It does play very well. The D-pad's really good. The buttons are good. Everything on most of the games I play is so responsive. Oh, Gen 1 is thicker. It feels better. Huh. I didn't know there was two versions of this one. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. After these credits go, I think I'm going to call it a night. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me so long, Glacius. It's been fun. My console does have circle buttons. And it has the reset button. Well, no, I'm sorry. My open button has it's like a rectangular shape down in front of the tray. And then it has a power button, which I think is a circle on the left, and a reset button, I think is a circle on the right-hand side. I'm not sure. I have to look at it in light, make sure. I'm not positive with it. Okay. Oh, did I already miss it? There was a guy on here that looked like super high. Let me see if it shows on here. Yeah, you too, Glacius, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. It's been fun talking to you. We haven't got to talk in a while. Not really. So, yeah, have a good night, man. Everybody else that's in the chat, appreciate you coming by. And thank you. We had there's the guy. Look at his eyes. He looks fried on the bottom. His eyes are so red. Anyways, that might be just the way they might have just put that on there. I'm not sure, but anyways, guys and gals, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Had a blast. Glacius, as usual. Thank you, sir. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun chatting with you and getting some of your insight on this game, on these games. Can't wait to do some more of these. This has been a lot of fun. I've been doing this is probably my third or fourth one, but I've been having a lot of fun doing these kind of late night console, just more just like chill, just very laid back console playthroughs. I feel bad because this one I didn't really do a lot of playthroughs. I got my ass kicked a lot of times at Kintaro, but got a few wins in there anyways. But anyways, everyone have a great rest of your night, and hey, check back. I'll be doing these probably 2 or 3 times a week, usually around 9 p.m. So anyways, take care, everyone. We'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.